Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Sophie.
I'm Gaynor.
And we thought, because we quite enjoyed it last time, the Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. Was that the first time you ever watched it?
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
No, same.
No. I mean, I've heard of them, but I have no idea
what they did.
No,
so it was quite good, to be fair, so pleasantly surprised. So we're going to do another one today, Jonah and the Whale.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure what it's about, but
no.
Hopefully
they talk a bit slower, because we were like,
Hopefully, I know. Hopefully, we'll understand a bit more what's going on.
What's the matter?
She put the whole sign right in front of my puss.
Well, there's other people in the cast besides ourselves.
She can put it in front of your face.
Well, what is the difference?
What are you, high-class guy or something? I mean, don't put it in front of my face. I want to look at all the people out here.
All right, they see enough of your face.
Well, there's nothing wrong with me.
Well, let's get started with the show.
Let's do some funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
You know, let's tell something.
Well, we don't tell jokes. In fact, we have no jokes. We tell routine sort of stories. And
we have no joke.
No, that's right.
You're right.
I was telling her.
But I have a joke.
You have a what?
I have a joke.
Where'd you get it?
I tell a joke.
Where'd you get the joke?
I wrote it myself.
You wrote a joke?
Brand new one.
Wrote it yourself?
Nobody's ever heard it before.
Is it funny?
It's clean.
I don't mean that. Is it funny?
I think so.
And it's brand new?
Yes.
You think the folks out there will like it?
I think so. It's a fish story.
How long will it take to tell it?
A couple of seconds. The only thing is, you ain't got nothing to say in it. You might as well get a chair and sit down because you don't open your mouth once through the whole thing.
But it's funny.
Very cute.
And you wrote it?
Yeah, but you keep your mouth shut. You got nothing to say whatsoever.
No, I don't have to say anything as long as you wrote it.
It's about a whale, a ship, and Jonah.
And it's funny?
Yeah.
And you wrote it?
Yeah, now don't talk no more.
Well, go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's see if
Now
it's
don't say
funny.
another word.
No. As long as it's funny.
It's funny!
And it's brand new.
Now keep your mouth shut.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Once upon a time, there was a whale.
What kind of a whale? What kind of a whale?
You see, that's what I mean. You got to keep your mouth shut. You ain't got nothing to say in this.
Well, all right. It's not a
You don't have to ask me what kind of whale it is because I don't know what kind of whale it was.
All right, let's forget about
How do I know what kind of whale it is?
Don't shout now.
What do you think I do? Belong to the whale gang or something? I know the whale. So I a whale?
All right.
I asked you to keep your mouth shut, didn't I?
Go ahead.
Well, keep it shut. Now, this whale was in the ocean.
What ocean? What ocean? I think the folks would like to know where this took place, don't you think?
Go ahead. Pick out ocean, what I care.
That's immaterial to me.
All right, the immaterial ocean.
Oh, what kind of a
Now,
ship?
the whale was in the immaterial ocean. He was minding his own business, but he was following a ship.
What ship?
This ship.
What ship?
This is like my kids when they were younger.
Oh my god, you literally read my mind. I was just about to say, this is like when you're trying to tell a kid a story and it's like asking a million questions.
We'd be on holiday and they always wanted to go to the karaoke. And during the day, like most kids, they want to be playing in the pool or going to the beach, something. Them two were so competitive that they would stay home and rehearse what they were going to sing on the karaoke that night. And from the bedroom, all you could hear was arguing, you can't sing that, I'm going to sing that, I sing that better than you. I'm like, for God's sake, this is what it reminds me of. I'm like, jeez.
Honestly, it's, especially the guy on the left, I can't, like, he speaks so quick.
Fast, I know.
Yeah. Is he Italian? I don't know.
I think correct me if I'm wrong, they sound like they're Italian-American to me, like that New York.
Like New York
kind
of twang.
You have to go back a little bit because otherwise we'll miss it.
I care.
That's immaterial to me.
All right, the immaterial ocean.
Oh, what kind of a ship?
Now, the whale was in the immaterial ocean. He was minding his own business, but he was following a ship.
What ship?
This ship.
What ship? What ship?
I told you, you don't say nothing in the story. I do the whole story by myself.
You're telling it, but I just...
But you keep opening your mouth. Now keep it shut.
I only asked you what kind of a ship.
A ship, a plain everyday ship that swims in the water.
You mean a swim ship?
Yeah. Now, the whale was following a swim ship because... Who ever heard of a swim ship?
I don't know, Lou. That's your story.
Please, keep your mouth shut, will you, please?
All right, go ahead.
You're getting me aggravated now.
Take it easy, take it easy. Go ahead.
Now, the ship was following the whale.
What?
Because now I got the ship following the whale.
The whale was following the ship.
The whale was following the ship because the whale was hungry.
Naturally.
Now, Captain Jonah was the captain of the boat, and he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat.
What?
He didn't want the whale to capsize the boat.
Capsize.
So he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat.
Capsize.
So he
Because you know what capsize means.
I don't put in big words like that if I don't know what it means. Plus, I know what it means. He didn't want the whale
What
to
does it mean?
capsize.
Capsize.
That's a big word.
Well, what does it mean?
It's a good one.
Well, what does it mean?
Capsize.
Capsize.
Story shooting over.
Well, what does it mean? Get it over with.
Capsize.
Capsize.
Like 7 1/4. 6.
All right.
So he didn't want the whale to 6 or 7/8 the boat.
Yeah.
So what did he? Captain Jonah was a brave man, so he threw the whale over a barrel of apples.
What kind of apples?
And just as soon as he
What kind of apple?
I guess you're not to interrupt me.
Well, what kind of apples? What's so harmful about that?
Plain everyday apples.
Well,
Apples that grow on a tree.
Well, there's all kinds of apples, Lou. There's Baldwin apples, there's Frost apples.
Crab apples.
Well, tell the people.
He's got me mad at you,
All right,
folks.
take it easy,
now.
take it easy, take it easy. Come on now, get it over with.
So the whale ate the apples.
Yeah, he ate the
Now,
apples.
Captain Jonah realized that the whale was still going to capsize the boat. Don't ask me again about that thing.
All right.
So when the whale ate the apples, he was still hungry, so then Captain Jonah threw him over a stool. What kind of stool?
Who said that?
Me, in case you asked. A three-legged camp stool. So the whale ate the stool. Now, the whale ate the apples, and the whale ate the stool, and the whale was still hungry. In other words, his appetite had not been appeased. And that's a pretty good word,
All right,
too.
now, go ahead. Let's hear the finish of this.
So Captain Jonah, being a very brave man, he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat, and he wanted to save all the passengers on the boat. So what did he do?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you what he did.
Just
Keep
all right.
quiet.
Go ahead.
He sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
He threw a beautiful jackknife dive right off the boat into the mouth of the whale. Now, the whale opened up his mouth, and he swallowed Captain Jonah. He swallowed the apples, and he swallowed the stool, and then the whale swam away.
Wait a minute, Lou.
3 years later, they caught that very
Look,
same
Lou.
whale down here in the bay.
Just a minute.
And they cut him open.
Wait a minute, Lou.
And what
Wait a minute.
do you think they found?
Wait a minute, just 1 minute. One more interruption.
Now, he says something here, then I tell
Wait a
you
minute.
the funny answer.
One more interruption. Lou, you're not coming out here in front of this intelligent audience. Millions and millions of people listening and watching. You're not coming out and trying to get away with that old wheeze, that old pun about the time they caught the whale and they cut him open and there they found Jonah seated on that stool selling those apples 3 for a nickel, are you? That's not the story you intended to come out here.
Is it a real story?
Jonah and the whale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it what is it, like a children's story, or I don't know?
I think, yeah, I mean, I heard about it when I was a child, but yeah, it was a true story.
Sounds a bit, a bit like Pinocchio. I don't know. That's what they're going to think of similar.
Open up the show with. Now, wait a minute. Folks, I'm really sorry. I want to apologize. It couldn't be that story. Because every little schoolboy knows that story. That's right. And he said it was brand new. No one had ever heard about it. But I'm sorry. I apologize. Now, you go ahead and tell the folks what they found when they cut the whale open. I say tell the folks what they found when they cut the whale open. You do know the answer, don't you?
It's like you spoiled it now. I'm not going to say it.
You know, I thought it was a build-up to that whole wheeze, but it couldn't be that because every little schoolboy knows that joke. Cut the whale open there, they found Jonah seated on the stool. Lou, come here a minute now. We're not finished. I want you to tell the folks.
Stand-up comedians have changed so much, haven't they?
So much.
I mean, you could hear the audience absolutely howling with laughter, thinking that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Can you imagine telling that joke now? Everybody would be like, what?
That's what I mean. Like, I didn't want to seem rude by not laughing, but I think just like what we laugh at now compared to what they found funny back then, like,
and they don't swear, they don't use any bad language at all.
Which for the time it would have probably not been.
No, yeah, it would
been very like.
Well, I mean, like most of the comedians now that don't use bad language go on like the Royal Variety performance or something like that. You wouldn't get them like swearing on there.
No.
Whereas back then, I think nobody swore. It wasn't, it wasn't
Just
the thing on. You wouldn't get on TV, would you?
No, you probably wouldn't, to be fair. Whereas now the offices show a lot more. Like,
They
imagine Bill Burr in that.
Yeah, I know. They just put it after the 9 o'clock watershed. And
like, I'm sure obviously people swore in real life, but on TV everything had to be very like,
you won't be able to do it
all
la-di-da,
very happy. But no, I just, at the beginning as well, I was like, I love, like, just what they used to wear as well. Like
dresses, really glamorous, weren't they?
Honestly, I can't even get to it. Like, I just, like, her dress was just like...
Well, do you remember, you're probably too
Disney
young,
princess.
but there used to be a show called The Generation Game many years ago, and it was like a father and son or a husband and wife that went on it, and they had to do different games to win prizes against another couple.
Yeah.
And the women were always really kind of glamorous.
I love it. What was it like? 70s?
It was the 70s.
80s,
Yeah, probably late 70s, early 80s.
Love it. Yeah, I just think she just looks so classic.
I
love that whole.
You were definitely born in the wrong era, weren't you?
I know, I was. Yeah, as soon as I saw her, I was like, why can't people dress up like that anymore and go to
Have
like
you ever been a
dances?
bridesmaid?
No.
Ah.
But I'm going to be a bridesmaid next year for my friend's wedding.
And are you going to wear like a big dress or?
Yes, I want like, he said you can wear what you want.
Yeah.
Because he's getting married to another man.
Yeah.
Obviously there's no bride, so he said you can wear whatever colour you want. And he said he wants like pastels or cream, so I said, can I wear a cream dress? And I said, I don't want everyone to think, oh, who does she think she is looking like the bride? No. But no, that's what I'm looking for, is like probably something like that, very like,
flowy and feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see anyway. But yeah, it was, I think they're good, Abbott and Costello. I think they did more of like actual, like, I think more TV things opposed to stand up I've seen when I googled them. So we'll see if we can find anything else on them, obviously, if it goes down well.
Yeah,
and
if you want more Abbott and Costello, let us know. Yeah,
and get our opinion on it all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.